immigration policies and protect its own employees. I realize there's a lot of parts to that question.
Let me follow that up. Can your technology not create an alarm on all our cell phones, on our laptops, when people lie and tell untruths and spread dissemination and propaganda? Automatically, because you've got the data there, so that you know about climate change or whatever. Can't you suddenly decide to take some initiative on that?
Can we take the immigration question first? And come back to Harriet's more provocative question.
On immigration, the two opportunities I've had to meet with President Trump, once before he was sworn in and this, once after his inauguration, both times with a lot of my industry colleagues, and I talked about immigration and the need for this as a beneficiary of the enlightened immigration policy of the United States. I advocated for it.
And trade too, and trade.
And he was receptive on it. We talked about even the need for modernizing government and digital technology, and the investment even in technology in our by the government, because after all, one of the things we've got to recognize is without DARPA and without a lot of the investment that the government did, we wouldn't have the internet, and we're all beneficiaries of it. I would say the administration was receptive to the ideas, and we continue to work with them. In fact, even today, or yesterday, our president, Brad Smith, was there with Ivanka and others supporting some of the computer science education initiatives. We absolutely will constructively engage to make sure that our national interest, whether it's competitiveness through immigration or whether it's education, are things that we advocate for and we contribute to. And it mirrors essentially the same conversation we had with the previous administration and the conversations we have as a multinational company with all other heads of state. That I think is our core responsibility, and we'll continue to do so.
Let me turn it back to Harriet for any final conversation remarks, and thank you for the great audience question.
I'm sure there's only one thing I wanted to mention, which is that you'll speak with the same clarity about TPP and trade, which you do in the book. So will you continue to try and argue the case that trade equals jobs?
Absolutely. And I do believe that there is no denying that globalization has not worked for everyone.
And not equality.
And therefore, we have to, again, take the hard lessons, or not take the lessons of globalization's impact and make sure we work on them. But that doesn't mean that trade cannot create economic growth. And so therefore, let's go and recognize the strengths and the weaknesses and amplify the strengths and work on the weaknesses. I think that's how we make progress on anything, instead of sort of throwing the entire thing out with it.
Thank you so much. Well, that's a very good answer. And thank you for the questions, and we're going to close it at that.
Thank you so much.